More importantly, is there a familiar silhouette stands framed behind a wall of reinforced glass. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more culture survival action here with our girl Juno. Now, in case you missed that last episode, upper right corner of the screen, I have a link for you. Check that out, come on back to us. But in case you're wondering, why are you down here as opposed to roughly the top of the map? Well, what happened is that the last video did end up there. And I made myself down here in the recording still, but by the time I got here, I realized, oh, I've been recording for a very long time, it's time to stop. But the natural endpoint was up there, so that's where I cut the video off. However, I did make it all the way down here, and this now dead individual here actually was still alive. And he had a couple of parting words for us, so I did record that. Let me go ahead now and in post-editing, I'm going to splice that into it. And then once it's spliced into, we shall resume here. This guy's still alive. Hey, are you alright? Fucker. Broke my spine. I think I'm done for. What the hell happened here? How many enemies attacked you? Just one. One enemy? Yes, nothing works on it. It can't be killed. He takes a final shuddering gasp and goes still. What in the world? So, is Tyrant out there, or Nemesis, or, I mean, pick your poison, right? Okay, so I'm assuming, hopefully post-editing Falcon did his job correctly, and we are now back in present time. So yes, this individual had his back broken, and only one creature did all of this. And I think I might have made a reference of Tyrant, Nemesis. I don't think I mentioned Mr. X, though. It could have been a Mr. X as well. A soldier squeezes on the rifle trigger repeatedly and futilely. The distinct clicking sound of a spent, empty weapon rings through the air as they slowly back away. Fuck. Stay back. Something is advancing towards the cowering soldier. A towering alien monstrosity standing over 8 feet tall. Juno quickly hides behind some of the barricades. It hasn't spotted her yet. But what the hell is that thing? The creature lunges forward without warning, and the soldier cries out in terror. No! Well, hello. Welcome back. That was quite the demise scene of that poor soldier. Let's just say she was, in over her head, I guess you could probably say. But at least now we know this tyrannical creature we're kind of dealing with here. I don't think our rifle's gonna probably stop it, so we gotta be really careful here. Please turn on the sound during the next second of the game for the best experience. What do you mean turn on the sound? I've been playing with sound. The creature disappeared inside the university. I wonder if the scientists are alright. If that thing's skulking about here, I fear for their safety. I have to find them before that creature gets to them. Oh, there it is. There's apparently a key right next to it too, very appropriate place for it. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like it's too fast. Circuit breaker connects to the... Is she walking right now as I'm reading? Don't be walking as I'm reading. It's marked with the label number 3 of 6. It looks like someone haphazardly ripped out a bunch of vital components. Oh yeah. So use... Can we use one to fix it? Yeah, so this is number 3 of 6. Let me see if I'll just pull this here, replace that, and voila. The circuit breaker is repaired and been put online. I'm not sure if I should be fearing too much about this. Like, it seems like she's just playing with me. She is very slow. But still, I don't trust it too much, so... Instant coffee. What's this down here? This is one of those special forces guys that was Dr. Feinstein's in Zara. He didn't stand a chance against this thing prowling the university. His whole body's been ripped apart. Laboratory keycard. This might come in handy. Oh, there's another circuit breaker down there. We should probably head there first. Looting is important for the upgrade, sure, but this is vital to our mission. She found me? Where? Oh, jeez! And now let's make it back over through this side. Please just fix it, okay? Yeah, we got it. Okay. 2 have been fixed. Crowbar. And apparently a room here. Let's go inside of here. The hell is this? A massive machine sits listlessly here, hooked up to all the manner of tubes and pipes. The stale layer surrounding it is cool, indicating disuse. Huh. This is clearly the central air conditioning unit. Looks like it's powerful enough to ventilate the entire university building. Odd. It seems perfectly functional. Not in disrepair or anything. Juno peers over the machine, using her engineering expertise to try and figure out what's happened. Disconnected from the main power supply, some of the circuit breakers must have been switched off. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're aiming for. Get all 6 of them online and then we can turn this on. I should try to get this thing back up and running. It could come in handy later. Okay, now, let's assume... What? Okay, so there's another exit off to the left. There literally has been actually, even though I'm looting and I'm kind of keeping an eye on loot, I haven't really run into a circuit breaker here at all. So I guess maybe we have to go all the way out to the left after all. Oh, there's one over there. Okay. Just as I said that. So this will be the 3rd one. Let's get this here first. Yeah. Just fix it. Okay, I'm fairly confident we got all the items here and the circuit breaker as well. So maybe there's one more circuit breaker here, but then we have to make it all the way off to the right again afterwards. A pungent stench wafts towards Juno. It seems to fill the entirety of the room, lending an obscure, inexplicable sense of weight to the air. What is that weird smell? More importantly, is there a familiar silhouette stands framed behind a wall of reinforced glass. Dr. Zara. Juno, is that you? Dr. Zara. It is you. Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Juno. Are you okay, Dr. Zara? It looks like utter carnage out there. I am safe, at least for now, but we are all in grave danger. Yes, there's some kind of insane monster out there. The Dryad. It is a codename we have given her. That creature born of the hive. A hive hatched? Yes, and yet that is not the only danger, for Dr. Feinstein is worse. He will try to kill me again, Juno. You must help me. I don't understand. What's going on? Why would Dr. Feinstein be trying to kill you? Because that madman is trying to end the world as he know it. As he know it? Or as we know it? Dr. Zara seems frantic, wringing her hands in the air as she all but bounces on the spot, clearly taking deep breaths through her gas mask to try to calm herself down. Why are you wearing a gas mask? Do I need one too? Oh no, you don't need one. As to why I owe you an apology. I should have stopped Feinstein. Oh, if I had known then. Dr. Zara takes another deep, rattling breath. Let me try to explain. The scientist pats the machine next to her, which is huffing and wheezing away, pumping thick clouds of strange smoke into the air. This is the product of my joint research with Feinstein, a version of the Hoff serum, made gaseous. This device is the closest we've come to a cure for the infection. What? So it's true. You guys really have a solution? Yes and no. You see, Juno, this gas is highly toxic, as it breaks down and decimates any organic structure it comes in contact with. However, in its current state, it only takes effect if it's inhaled. It cannot permeate the skin yet. Still, even in its current form, it is highly dangerous, even to the Dryad, hence why I'm safe. But to you, it's totally harmless. You see, when we took you aside for treatment at Hamilton Square Hospital, we also secretly implanted a vaccine of sorts into your blood. You did what? I apologize. Feinstein pressured me into it. I thought it wrong, immoral, and violating, but we were desperate, you know. I was led to believe we had no other choice, so I went along with it and helped Feinstein develop and implant the vaccine into your bloodstream. Since you were in constant exposure to the infection in the air, not to mention potentially infected beings, this would cause the vaccine to mature. And now, as we hoped, You have developed few immunity to the gas due to the vaccine circulating in your blood. But why did you do it? Imagine this, Juno. This weaponized gas, instead of being confined to a small room, strengthened and spread throughout the whole world. All the infected it touched would be purged, cured even, and any hatched dryads would be decimated. But it would wipe out any humans it hit too. Unless you were immune to the gas effects, like yourself. I see. But isn't that a good thing? For the infection to be completely purged from the whole world? I used to think so too, until I accidentally took a look at some of Feinstein's secret findings, and I realized he was an utter psychopath. Juno, humanity is in shambles. There's no way to mass produce the vaccine and distribute it worldwide, even if we have it matured and ready. Yet he plans to make the gas airborne and get it to propagate worldwide, even while knowing this. If Feinstein succeeds in strengthening the gas and spreading it worldwide, he'll kill all of humanity right alongside the infection. What? That's horrible. Yes, as soon as I realized his plans were, I knew I had to stop him. But it was too late. We had located an instinct hive and captured it. Here in the university, he and his men trapped the hive and began hatching it. Once the dryad hatched, Feinstein would kill it and collect its core DNA, then use it to strengthen the gas. I knew I could not overpower them, so while hatching was going on, I stole Feinstein's files and findings and tried to make my way out unseen. Feinstein saw me making my escape and ordered his men to open fire, but in a stroke of luck, his weapons hit the hive's containment system instead. The dryad hatched and proceeded to rampage unchecked. In the chaos, I made my way out of there and ensconced myself here. Thank God you come along, or it could have been at another loss. How can I help you, Dr. Zara? We must get Dr. Peters here. I need to speak with him immediately and coordinate with him to foil Dr. Feinstein's plans. Is he with you? General Hawk refused to let Dr. Peters leave Fort Patton for fear of his safety. He sent me in their stead to seek you out. No, damn. But I suppose it was a wiser choice not to risk him. All is not lost. As long as you can get me to Dr. Peters' research, we can still salvage the situation. I have two priorities. Keep the research away from Dr. Feinstein and come up with a way to pacify the dryad that is stalking us. Juno, you must bring me Dr. Peters' research and make sure to keep it out of Feinstein's hands. At all costs, promise me. I'm on it. And Juno, should you chance upon Feinstein, that manipulative bastard will do his best to discredit me. You must not buy into his deceit. He is a dangerous madman, Juno, attempting to bring about the end of the world. We must stop him. I understand. Now, part of me is wondering, am I safe here for one? Hopefully. Is this a situation where Feinstein is going to give me a similar story such as Zara has, and they're going to be like both of them make sense in their own way, discrediting each other, and then we have to choose one, and one's going to be the wrong one, one's going to be the right one? I wonder. Okay, so I couldn't find another circuit breaker in that room with all the many rooms, I guess. So let's go off to the right-hand side. We're still technically missing 3, let's say. Well, this will be fun. Darkness. I haven't used my flashlights in forever. And, I don't think I have a lot of batteries left. We only got 2. Okay, before we go through that dark-ass room, let me come up here and go to the dean's office, which we had been skipping for a while. I figured we probably... this was going to be like some sort of like bossy area, but apparently not. Picked up the yellow notes. Read those really quickly, but we got some goods here, which apparently I can't seem to walk behind this chair and through this grandfather clock. I am just a huge individual. Cup knife. Axe. Okay. There's no circuit breakers in here too. So are they all going to be in that dark area? Oh, that's going to be painful if so. Let's see about this yellowed notes though. Aut avium inveniam aut faciam. An old Latin phrase associated with the generals of ancient Carthage, meaning, I will either find a way, or I will make one. It is the university's motto. And now it seems it will be my personal motto of I, Bruce McAllister, likely the last dean of this great institution, now facing almost certain ruin. The students and most of the faculty were dismissed long ago on the advice of the authorities. Only the science faculty remained to do research, hoping to aid the search for a cure. I stayed to supervise them. Since my wife's passing, my daughters have been spending more time at the university with me, Being mute has made it hard to find the right babysitter for her, and given the situation, I prefer to have her here. After most of the science faculty departed on the orders of the federal government to join the efforts of the lead research team in person, it was just me and my daughter, all alone here. I will keep her safe, no matter the cost. The university is isolated far from the nearest town, and after 25 years of tenure, I know these halls like the back of my own hand. The infected are unlikely to reach us, with the university being so far out of the way and all the inhabitants dismissed. And if they do show, well, then my old hunting collection will prove its salt. I've set up some cots here in my office. We can get comfortable. Prepare to wait it out. We have enough supplies to last the two of us for years to come. Surely, we are safe here.
Nope.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to check. I've been going through most of the circuit breakers really quickly, thinking that, I'm being chased, so I don't got time to read. But even though we've only fixed 3, not all 6 of them were offline, only some of them were. So there's only one more that we have to activate online to get this up and running. Okay, I somehow made it through the dark area, and there was an exit down to the bottom. And there's apparently also an elevator up top, which I'm not sure if I could access right now. Maybe I gotta need to get everything online first before I could access it, I'm not really sure. Circuit breaker! Yes, it's the last one. Fix it. Okay, all the circuit breakers are now online. Now we just gotta make it back to that big, I don't know, ventilation thing. Turn it on and we're good? Oh, I guess it's automatically on. A massive air condition that hums loudly as the energy courses. I'd have to come here after all. Everything should be technically online now. It's just a matter of getting to the elevator in this darkness, turn on the light Falcon. I guess that'll help me a little teeny tiny bit. There it is. Okay. Welcome to the Secure Access Laboratory. Please ensure you are wearing your lab coat, goggles, and enclosed footwear during your stay. I mean, thankfully we're immune. Seems like that gas is being pumped in here as well. The familiar stench of the weighty, pungent air trails towards Juno. It's that same weird smell from Dr. Zara's hideout. Looks like whoever's here has one of those gas machines as well. I don't need a flashlight right now. Yeah, turn it off then. Cool, thank you. Okay, so the question now becomes... this is probably where Feinstein's going to be at. And because this pungent things were going around right now... This is one of the circuit breakers, but this one's fixed already. Yeah, all of them are fixed. This is where probably the Dryad got out to begin with. So Feinstein should be somewhere around here. But more importantly, because this thing's over here being pumped around, I imagine there's no zombies here, nor the Dryad can get here. There's some dudes here. Yep, this is probably where he's at. Okay, the problem is, I've already gone really long enough, and more than likely this game, it's very lengthy and wordy when it comes to explaining stuff and, getting the story out there, which is a good thing, obviously. I love the story in the game so far. It's honestly the best part of the game, to be honest with you. But because I'm over time, I'm going to wrap it up here. We'll come back next time, get whatever Feinstein's version of the truth's going to be, and then maybe we have to make a choice who to trust in reality. The one thing we do know for a fact is that ventilation thing downstairs, or whatever it is, power thing, it should be up and running now. So we'll see what that leads to and if we have to make a decision over here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stick around for the next one. I will catch you next time.